Undecided voters out there, we know, but most Americans have made up their minds. It is either McCain or Obama.
And that includes Craig and David DeLuz. They are twin brothers in Sacramento and political activists who have their own website and couldn't be further apart when it comes to who should be the next president of this country. They air out their differences online, on the radio, and in public. Craig is an arch conservative and staffer for State Republican Assemblyman Kevin Jeffries. David is a former president of the Sacramento chapter of the NAACP and an administrator for the Department of Corrections. A little family feud going on here. Guys, welcome to the program. First of all, Craig, or David, tell us why your brother's wrong.
Craig's wrong because he's always been wrong. He's been wrong since we were kids.
Oh, that's going to be good. Go ahead.
Look, working families are the backbone of this economy. Working families are the backbone of this nation. And if McCain is elected, we're not going to have the kind of tax relief and the economic reform that we need as middle-class Americans so that we can get the economy started again. We have to spend, we have to be able to buy things, and supply-side economics just isn't going to get us out.
Just like a good liberal, you believe in spend, spend, spend. Let's take the money from the people who actually create jobs. Let's tax them, and then let's turn around and then let's give it to the government so that they can implement a program and actually spend it.
Craig, Reagan is dead. His policies are dead. It's been disproven. The bottom line is supply-side economics doesn't.
That is so untrue.
You talk about socialists, Craig.
Every single time
you talk
raise
about
taxes,
socialists.
Every time you raise taxes, you bring in less money. Why?
That is not true.
Because you take it out of the hands of people that create
already
jobs.
Said that that's not true, Craig.
Well, I'm just telling you what history said. I'm telling you what's happened here in California.
The revenue goes down. There's some taxes if you raise them, revenue goes up.
Oh boy, is this what it's like at family dinners?
All the time.
Okay, well, let's move on to Prop 8. I'm sure you disagree about that too.
Oh yeah, well, you know, unfortunately, David, just like the Democratic Party, just doesn't seem to respect actually the values of the voters. The reality is a majority of Californians, black, white, Latino, rich, poor, you name it, they voted to keep marriage or define marriages between a man and a woman. And by one vote, the California Supreme Court chose to overturn that. I'm not a big fan of having to amend the Constitution, but when you have justices who go out of their way to undermine the values and the votes of the people, you have to put it into your Constitution so that you can let them know that this is important to us.
Craig, the bottom line is that we're going to find out in less than a week what the will of the voters is today. Not what happened back in 1994. We're going to find out what happened today. The original proposition, Craig, was caught up in the courts all this time. And the bottom line is we're going to find out in a week. Marriage is a legal institution. Marriage is a legal institution, and as long as my church,
we don't have to worry about you and the liberals in the legislature trying to undo it.
I know that you don't agree on much of anything. That includes not just politics, sports, food, you name it. But let's talk about the mayor of Sacramento. You guys agree on that? Where are you leaning?
Well, I will tell you this, and I think we agree on. We're still both kind of. Well, I don't know if I would say undecided. I think David probably thinks that both of them could make good mayors. Me personally, I don't like either one.
Oh, well, David.
Well, you know, I think Heather has been very instrumental over the last 20 years, but we're going to have problems over the next 20 years, and I think Kevin brings a vision and an energy that will provide a spark for the city of Sacramento.
I will tell you this, and my issue with Mr. Johnson is I listen to him on Fridays on conservative radio, and he's talking like a good Republican. I go to rallies like the one today at Consumnes River College, and he's talking like a good liberal. He can't make up his mind where he's going to choose to be, and my issue is that when you tell everybody what they want to hear in order to get elected, you've got to be lying to someone.
All right. Boy, I wish we could continue this. We haven't even gotten into sports and food and that sort of stuff.
Not even close.
Yeah,
Come on over for dinner, David.
That would be fun. That's going to be an interesting Thanksgiving, as usual, guys. David, Craig, thanks for being with us today.
It's a pleasure, sir.
Thank you very much.
Read here, it says Mom was a Democrat, so go figure.
Yeah, which brothers you like?
Pro-life Democrat.
Well, for the first time,
Democrat.
the U.S. Ninth Circuit